Welcome to News Channel 20 Sunrise. I'm Alexandria Rayford alongside Storm Team Meteorologist Nick Patrick on this Monday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day.
We made it.
Here we are. I also don't like the fact that when you tell people you have an Android, people get just so uppity and picky about it. They just kind of look at you like,
it's because you ruined the group chats. We don't want your green
It doesn't matter. It's a
Get
color. How much cabbage spinach do you think he consumes in a day?
A lot. Because
already I've been sitting here. He's consumed almost half this bowl you gave me. Me personally, I love birria tacos, and I'm glad you kind of gave that explanation as to what consomme is and birria. It's great if you haven't tried it yourself. I highly recommend that. The one with the cherry filling, but
that's my favorite. Yeah.
Okay, great minds think alike. Why
you don't like the cherry
the outlier in these?
Country of origin.
That's very funny. Can you spell it or no?
Disarmament.
Now, I'm not encouraging this, but if you could have an exotic animal without it being dangerous as a pet, what would it be? And then you and Travis listed some mythical stuff, and I meant an actual animal.
Right. I said the chupacabra.
And I was like, what is that?
You always are just rocking the best jewelry.
Thank you.
I swear.
I actually got these from Target. Like, they had this little collection. I think it's like bubbly or I don't know what it's actually called, but it's like, you know, just really decorative. Like, I just love decorative jewelry. We have an update on the investigation into the deputy-involved shooting that left a woman dead in Springfield 2 weeks ago. The former deputy who has been charged for her death has pleaded not guilty. A Logan County woman charged in the death of a toddler is set to appear in court today. Sierra Coker is charged of first-degree murder and aggravated battery to a child in 2022. Senate Democratic leader Dick Durbin has announced he will not seek re-election at the end of his term. Criminal charges have now been filed against David Yankee, one of the foster parents of a 7-year-old boy who drowned in a pool earlier this year. A Microsoft outage impacting services around the world this morning. Reports say it started a few hours ago and has disrupted airlines, banks, and media companies. Springfield police are wanting a new armored truck, but some members of the Springfield Committee of the Whole still need convincing. A Jacksonville man charged in a 2024 murder pleads guilty to some charges and is set to stand trial today on the remaining counts. Coming up on News Channel 20 Sunrise, cleanup efforts are underway at Manners Park in Taylorville after an oil spill earlier this month. Plus, new details in the investigation to the Springfield Park employee who died after being found under a mower last week. And we see how some Central Illinois families get a chance to celebrate Easter a little earlier. Good morning and welcome to News Channel 20 Sunrise. I'm Alexandria Rayford. Now we'll get to all those top stories in just a moment, but first we start this morning by checking in with Storm Team Meteorologist Matt Bednar on this Monday, March 30th. Matt, you really couldn't complain about this morning walking into work.
No, there's not a lot of complaints in today's forecast at all. It should be nice, warm weather.
Thanks, Matt. Cleanup is underway at Manners Park in Taylorville after an oil spill on March 12th. Now, while it's estimated those efforts could be finished as soon as this week, News Channel 20's Emily Joran joins us to break down what happened. Emily?
Alexandria, back to you.
Thank you, Emily. Norfolk Southern is fully funding the cleanup. We now know the name of the Springfield Park employee who died after being found under a mower last week. The Sangamon County coroner reports Daniel Crumrine was pronounced dead at St. John's Hospital just before 11:30 Thursday morning. The coroner says preliminary findings show the 51-year-old died from crushed injuries after being found under a lawn tractor. His death is under investigation by the Springfield Park District Police and the Sangamon County coroner. The Lanphier assistant principal, who was placed on leave following a battery charge, has pleaded guilty. Christopher Hampsey will have to pay multiple fines, have 12 months supervision, and do 40 hours of community service. This after he was arrested for punching a student in the face. Officials said after a heated interaction, Hampsey pushed a student to a corner and punched him in the face and head. A follow-up to a story from earlier this year involving a Springfield church official. The Springfield division of the FBI is now asking any more potential victims of Michael Moore to come forward. Moore was arrested in January on charges relating to child pornography. The FBI is now asking that anyone who may have been victimized by Moore to fill out a short form. A link to that form is on our website, or you can find it on fbi.gov. All identities will be kept confidential. Michael Moore is facing charges of possession of child pornography and production of child pornography. Moore most recently served as president of the Central Illinois District of the Lutheran Church, Missouri Synod. Court documents say that following a search of Moore's home, videos are found of 3 juveniles, as well as a hidden camera. Willow and Birch hosted its alternative hair trunk show this weekend. Now, organizers say it's a fun way to explore wigs and hair pieces, including a variety of styles, lengths, and colors. Organizers share the importance of the event and the services Willow and Birch provides.
We are one of the only options.
There was also light refreshments and gifts with your purchase. And some families got a chance to celebrate Easter a little earlier. Saturday was the Feeding Springfield Easter Egg Extravaganza. Families got a chance to have a little fun, from bubbles and cotton candy, as well as food and sweet treats. Organizers say this was one way they could give back to the community and help make Easter special for some lucky kids.
We have 51 bikes, over 300 baskets.
The event also had guests from the Springfield Fire Department, Chatham Police Department, and Sangamon County Sheriff's Office. Still out on News Channel 20 Sunrise, we see how the city of Champaign took safety precautions ahead of the Illini game over the weekend.